In this video, I'm going to show you a quick and easy way to install Java, JDK, and NetBeans. Let's go ahead and get started. First thing you want to do is open up your web browser, and then navigate to oracle.com/Java. You'll be redirected to Oracle's Java's main web page. Scroll down, and what you want to do is you want to click where it says Java Platform Standard Edition. And then go ahead and click the download link. You want to download Java SE for developers. Download the latest version that is included. And then select the proper version for your version of Windows. If you're running a newer version of Windows, in my case I'm running Windows 8, typically that would be a 64-bit Windows, but you'll need to check that on your own. The easiest way to check to see if you have a 32-bit or a 64-bit version of Windows is to open up Windows Explorer, right-click where it says Computer, and go to Properties. This will tell you what version of Windows you're running and what system type you have. In my case, I'm running Windows 8, and I have a 64-bit operating system. So, the one that I'm going to select would be the Windows x64 option. Accept the license agreement, and then click on the proper download. Save that to wherever you normally save your downloaded files. In my case, for the purposes of this video, I put it on the desktop, and I've already actually downloaded it to save time in the video. So go ahead and open up another tab in your browser and go to netbeans.org. We're going to download the latest version, whatever's presented on the web page. And the one that you want for this course is Java SE, and it's usually off to the left here. Go ahead and click download, and you should automatically be prompted with the download link here. Go ahead and save that to wherever you save your files. Again, I've already downloaded this to save time for the purposes of this video. Go ahead and minimize your browser window for now. The next thing that you'll want to do is this. Go ahead and run your control panel. Then scroll down to where you see Programs and Features. What we want to do is we want to make sure that we don't have any old versions of Java and NetBeans laying around. The easiest way to do that is to scroll down and look in two different areas to see if you have Java installed. As you'll see here, I don't have Java installed because I've already uninstalled it prior to creating this video. But if you did have any Java instances on your computer here, just go ahead and click on any of them that are still laying about and uninstall them. If you have NetBeans installed on your computer, make sure to uninstall that as well. If you have any files that you've saved in a previous version of NetBeans prior to uninstallation, make sure that you have backed those up to a flash drive or some off-site location. Alright, so we know we don't have NetBeans, we don't have Java installed on here. So let's go ahead and get the ball rolling on that. The first link that I downloaded was the JDK file from Oracle, and I'm going to go ahead and install this. So double click on the JDK installation file here. Hit yes to the prompts, and basically what we're going to do is we are going to just follow the default settings. So just start clicking next, wait for it to install. Takes about a minute or two probably, depending on how fast your computer is. It's not too bad. And we're just about done here. Okay, you want to go ahead and install the program to its default location, which is Java JRE7 under Program Files. Okay. Now, the next thing that you can do is click on Next Steps, and what that's going to do is it's going to open up a help technical documentation file for you. We're going to go ahead and go back, just hit Alt-Tab or go back to the previous window that we're in and hit Close. Okay. Now, what I want to do is I want to then Alt-Tab back or go back to your web browser and click on where it says JDK JRE installation instructions. What you're going to see is a bunch of links basically to installing on different platforms. The one that you want is the JDK installation for Microsoft Windows. The next thing we want to look at is there's a link on this page. It's about a third of the way down, or a quarter of the way down, that says updating the path environment variable. Go ahead and click on that. And here's what you're going to see. You're going to see some instructions here on how to open up the control panel, go into system, and then change your environment variables. This is pretty easy to do, but it does tend to hold people up somewhat. The easiest way to do this is to either, if you're on Windows 8, hit your Start button, type in Control, and go into the Control panel. Then scroll down and click on System. Click on Advanced System Settings. Then click on Environment Variables. Now what we're going to do is we are going to, in the system variables, we're going to look for one that says path. Okay, it's 4 or 5 lines down usually. Then go ahead and click on Edit and go all the way to the very end. And what you're going to see is the end of your path here. There should be a backslash at the end. Go ahead and hit semicolon, and then what we want to do is open up Windows Explorer or File Explorer here. Click on your C drive, Program Files, Java, and then your latest JDK. You may have some old Java versions in here, but if you do, you can disregard those. Just click on the one that you installed today, which is the latest one, that JDK, in this case JDK 1.7045, and then double click on bin. Up in the navigation bar up here, click once and you'll see that the location here is highlighted, the path here is highlighted. Just copy this path. Go back to the control panel, just hit Alt-Tab, should take you back there. And what we're going to do is just hit Control-V to paste this path for the Java JDK bin directory. And hit OK. And then hit OK again. And then OK it in the system properties. And that's it. It's very easy to do. Alright, now, so that's Java. What we want to do real quick is we want to go ahead and test this out real quick. So I'm going to hit my start button and I'm going to type CMD, and that will bring up command prompt. And I'm going to go ahead and say let's go to, I'm going to make a directory called temp, and I'm going to go to temp, and then I'm going to open up another Windows File Explorer window here, and I'm going to copy this Java program that I made. and I'll include that in this video link too. I'm going to paste that into temp. I'm going to run a couple things. First, I'm going to compile this. So what I want to do is I want to see if my Java compiler is set in the past. So I'm going to type in Java C. And what I should see, if this is going to work, is that Java C does run. And then I also want to just go ahead and type in Java and see if that runs. And both of them do, so we know they're in the path. So I'm going to say Java C hello world.java. That's okay, I'll fix that later. And then type in Java hello world. Alright, the problem that I ran into there is that my file was misnamed. It should have been a capital H instead of lowercase h. So here's what you need to do. Just hit Java C hello world.java, and that's going to compile the class there. And then just type in Java hello world. And it should print hello world. So we know that both of these things work once I fixed my little boo-boo there. Alright, so Java's all set up, and the next thing we need to do is install NetBeans real quick. So we need to go back to where you saved your files, and then just open up and run the NetBeans installation file here. Basically what you're going to do here is just follow the prompts as well. It'll take a couple of minutes to install NetBeans. Just follow the prompts, include the accept a license agreement, that kind of stuff. Where it says JDK for the NetBeans IDE, what we want to do is just make sure that this version of Java matches the one you just installed, which is 1.7.0_45, whatever the latest version is that you download. Go ahead and make sure, if it isn't already checked, check for updates, and then click install. That'll take a couple of minutes to install. Once the installer is complete, you'll be prompted to contribute to the NetBeans project by providing anonymous usage data. If that's something you want to do, that's fine. If not, you can uncheck this and then go ahead and click finish. Alright, now the last thing that I want to do is go ahead and launch the version of NetBeans that was installed on your computer. You should have an icon on your desktop. You may also have one in your quick launch bar here. Go ahead and double click on the icon to open up NetBeans. That'll take a second to load as well. What I'm going to do real quick is I'm going to start a new project. And I'm going to start a new Java application under Java here, under categories, Java application. And I'm just going to call this one Hello World. And click finish. And then I've already populated with a package called Hello World and a class. And what I'm going to do is, under where it says to do code application logic here, I'm just going to send out I'm just going to print out Hello World. I'm just going to say system out print line Hello World. which I'll include a link to this sample hello world file in the video here. So I'm just going to go ahead and paste, and I'm going to save my file, and then I'm going to hit this big green button to run it. And here's what I should see. If Java is installed and NetBeans is installed and configured correctly, you should see right here in the output of Hello World. That tells me that Java is indeed on this system. It's working properly. NetBeans is working properly. Everything's good. So from here, we should be able to create any projects that we want, any files that we want, and go from there. So that's the video in a nutshell on how to quickly install Java in NetBeans and test to make sure that it is indeed working. So as always, if you have any questions, let me know and I'll help you out. Thanks.